decide that I'm going to read. Rain, shine, I'm going to read. So that decision can be done today, now. So stop saying, I love to bat. Just say, I'm going to. Full stop. Step 2. Identify a niche. Step 2, this is very important, it's the most important one. Identify a niche. The biggest mistake most readers do, they read because someone said it's a good read. Actually, add a niche of interest. Identify a niche of interest, or identify a topic of interest. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter how good the book is. If it does not excite you, you won't read it. How do you get a niche of interest? Think of a problem you're going through. Have you failed to communicate well with your husband? Let me tell you, even if it's a conference or a seminar, but if it does not speak to your problem, you will sleep. But should I shock you? Even if it's a sermon and it's boring, but it's speaking to what you're going through, trust me, no sleep. So for you to start reading, start with something that speaks to something you desire most, or something you're suffering from most. Are you desiring better communication as a couple? Are you desiring how to figure out how to market a business more? Are you desiring how to understand people more? What is your biggest pain? Because if you get a good book about your pain and it first illustrates the pain you're going through, trust me, you can't wait to read the next. Do not lie to yourself that the book is going to be entertaining. If you didn't adopt that habit of being entertained through books when you're younger, no, it's not happening. After some time, it becomes part of you. I don't know if you get my point. But before you adopt the culture, read for purpose. It's like medicine ain't good. But because they've told you it's what is going to save you from pain, what do? Take the medicine. Like most of you men who get circumcised for reasons they tell you. However painful, you still do. So, find a pain, a challenge, or a problem your desires to solve, overcome, or lead to pleasure. So, get a book that can get you from your pain to pleasure, from your problem to a solution, from a challenge to overcoming. Even if you stop reading it today, the next day when the challenge comes back again, I need to go for step 2 on that book. I don't really get my point. So the life will start pushing you. And when you finish the book would have introduced you to something else now you have to deal with. All right? So, step 3, block of time. Now, this time should be a time you read a book. Even if you don't read, that time should be a time you don't do anything. Just hold the book, open it, read the title, wait for the time to end. Meaning, I always advise block of morning time. If you have a rowdy family, sit in the car 15 minutes before you drive off. Minimum time to start with is 15 minutes. Block of 15 minutes in your 24 hours. But it should be specific that at 7:15 or by pattern. It should be a specific time frame or by pattern. By pattern means that every time I'm done with this should be in your routine. That when I'm done eating before I start working, I don't advise after eating lunch because you sleep. I always advise morning hours. It should be part of your routine. Before I drive off, I read in a car. Many of you have been asking me, you have shared with us how to speak with confidence and clarity. And I feel more confident now, but how about our children? This is your good news. We have introduced the Fluencer Junior Academy, a program that is going to help your child to speak with confidence and clarity, structure their persuasive speeches, but most importantly, learn and master the art of storytelling. As a bonus, we shall teach them public etiquette, inclusive of other engaging activities. Now, if you're interested in this 5 days program where we are going to provide your child breakfast and lunch as they learn, all you have to do is click the CTA that says interested above my name. Alternatively, check for the link in the description. Otherwise, continue enjoying the value in this video. Step 4, set a target in terms of pages or time. Step 4, set a target in terms of time or pages. Now my target is chapter. Every day I must read a chapter of a book. So it means if a book has 14 chapters, in 14 days I'm done. Rain, shine, in car, wherever, but I have to finish the chapter. So some people ask me how I do 2 books every month. That is it. It doesn't matter how long that chapter is. The point is I'll finish the chapter. Step number 5, get an accountability partner. For those who are not good at having friends, and you also have a wife you married thinking you will be supportive, but is not that supportive, and a man who wants to watch their match, the shortest cut to getting an accountable partner is either commit to share what you've learned online on a daily. It could be video, it could be written. Type out every day that today in chapter 1 I have learned my portion of learning. So somehow there are people who get used to reading your nuggets, what I have learned from this book today. The next day if you don't post, you commit that today I'm reading this book and on every day I'm going to share with you my lessons. That day when you don't share, someone will remind you, my friend, where is our nugget? Even when they don't comment, you see when you post, they won't comment. Some won't like. The day you won't post, you will know that they were reading. I don't get my point. The other way, join book clubs. In the Influencer Club, there's a lady who hosts a book club. It's premium based, like you pay a fee to be a member, but they'll push you. Or create your own book club within your work group, within your family, within your friends, your own book club. But the best way is to have someone closest to you to be your accountability partner. Just remind you, have you read? For those who have teams you lead, if you have daily meetings, make it a culture that you share, or either on a weekly or on a daily, something you read from a book. When you are tired of reading, because you know your team got used, that you're going to read, tell them what you shared in this, got from this book. You give them reasons. I want to inspire you to start reading, and me, I started. So every day I'm going to share with you in 1 minute something I've learned, or every week I'll tell you what I've learned. Because you know you have to share, you read. So step 6, write a lesson, either in a Google Doc, in a journal, in a Microsoft document. Just write a lesson, or in the margins of that book. Lastly, you can use a stick note. Just remember one thing. Don't try to summarize everything. Every time you read, pick one lesson. The last step, recap and archive.